Luka, it's great what you did in Dallas, but the difference is in Los Angeles, we expect championships and we expect our superstars to lead us to a championship. LeBron has already did that. Now we want Luka to do the same thing.
Magic finally stepped into the middle of the Lakers' biggest...
Magic has finally entered the center of the Lakers' biggest debate. And whenever Magic talks about the Lakers, people pay attention. This is not just another ex-player throwing out an opinion. This is Magic Johnson, the face of Showtime, the man who understands what it takes to wear that jersey, win titles, and handle the weight of Los Angeles pressure. Now he's watching Luka Dončić, LeBron James, and the GOAT conversation, and he's essentially sending the same message to everyone. The Lakers can't keep avoiding the truth. That's the right place to begin, because Magic knows the gap between being great and being great in Los Angeles. Luka was already a superstar before arriving in Los Angeles. Everyone knows that. He brings scoring, playmaking, control, confidence, and the ability to run an entire offense through him. But Magic's argument is that the pressure in Los Angeles is completely different. In Dallas, Luka was the face of the franchise. In Los Angeles, he's stepping into a museum filled with legends: Magic, Kareem, Shaq, Kobe, LeBron, Jerry West, Wilt, and Pau. All of those names are still in the background every single night.
We shouldn't have to tell you to be in shape. That should have been, you should have been about that, right? Especially you're a superstar. So this is going to be an important year for the Lakers, important offseason for the Lakers. And we have got to get better and look at the championship. Molly, always look at...
That is exactly why Magic's remarks land so strongly. He is not saying Luka cannot handle the situation. He is pointing out that handling it demands far more than just pure talent. The Lakers don't reward solid regular seasons. They don't raise banners for second-round exits. They don't define almost as an achievement. If Luka is going to become the next leader of this franchise, Magic is stressing that he has to fully understand what that responsibility brings with it. Every defeat turns into a headline. Every playoff disappointment turns into a question about legacy. Every weakness in the roster gets attached to the superstar's load. And that leads directly to LeBron, because Magic is also looking ahead at LeBron's future and making it clear that the Lakers can't afford to simply wait. LeBron has earned respect. He has earned patience. He has earned the right to decide how long he wants to keep playing. But the Lakers are no longer in a normal situation. Luka is entering his prime years. Austin Reeves is now part of the long-term core. The offseason clock keeps ticking. The draft, free agency, and trade market continue moving forward while LeBron takes his time deciding.
And we don't know what the Lakers want to do. Mark Walters, the new owner, has to make that call and that decision. And they got to make it soon because the draft is coming, free agency is coming. So, hey, LeBron, what do you want to do? Hey, Mark Walters, what do you want? And they got to make that, before the draft.
That is the uncomfortable reality. LeBron is still elite, but the Lakers are no longer built around him alone. That doesn't mean there's any disrespect toward him. It simply means the franchise has to think ahead with clarity. If LeBron stays, what exactly is the direction? Does he take the full max? Does he accept less? Does he stay in a supporting role to help Luka grow into the main leader? Or does Luka fully take control of the team? And on a bigger level, is LeBron still trying to chase one more championship in Los Angeles? Or is he preparing for an entirely different final chapter somewhere else? Magic understands these are the kinds of questions that cannot be left unresolved. That's why Cleveland keeps entering the conversation. Magic has even recognized that Cleveland isn't a bad basketball situation for LeBron at all. It would carry emotional weight, but from a basketball standpoint, it could make sense if the Cavaliers are positioned to compete in the East. For LeBron, it would represent a return home once again. For the Lakers, it would mark a full shift toward building around Luka as the centerpiece. But a move like that wouldn't just impact one team. It would immediately reshape the entire NBA landscape.
You know, the Cavs or Team X would take him for their mid-level exception or for the minimum, of course. But there's no team out there that's going to clear $35 million or $40 million out and say, LeBron, come to us. So who are the Lakers bidding against? At one point, you know, they...
Windhorst's perspective lines up cleanly with Magic's warning. The Lakers need clarity. LeBron needs a defined direction. Luka needs a real contender around him, and the front office is stuck deciding whether the focus is still on maximizing LeBron's final years or fully shifting into Luka's prime timeline. That's the core tension. It's possible to respect LeBron and still acknowledge that Luka is the future. It's possible to build around Luka while also recognizing LeBron is far from an ordinary veteran. The real issue is trying to balance both paths without committing to one clear direction, and that's where the GOAT debate naturally enters the picture, because LeBron's future isn't just a Lakers storyline, it's a legacy storyline. Every late career season carries weight, every playoff exit gets remembered, every roster shortcoming becomes another point in a debate that has lasted for 2 decades. LeBron has recently made it clear that when it comes to the GOAT conversation, he considers himself the greatest. No hesitation, no overly modest answer, no stepping away from the spotlight of that argument.
Talking about if everybody was kind of, you could draft everybody, who would you draft? And he went ahead and said that I would draft myself. This was in a timepiece, and he was talking about I would draft myself, and I feel like all the other great players would do the same thing as well. They would.
LeBron making that statement is exactly what you would expect from a player at his level. Of course, he sees himself as the greatest. Michael Jordan would say the same thing. Kobe would say the same thing. Magic would also likely say the same about his own career if he were put in that position. That level of confidence is part of what defines true greatness. But Magic has never been unclear about where he stands when the conversation shifts to LeBron versus Michael Jordan. He respects LeBron deeply. He respects the longevity, the production, and the way LeBron has dominated across multiple eras. Still, when it comes down to his personal judgment in the GOAT debate, Magic ultimately leans toward Michael Jordan.
Spun it against the glass and good. There's nobody alive that's been able to do just that. That boy is too bad, I'm telling you right now. But LeBron is a bad boy too. He's a bad boy.
That's why Magic's voice carries real weight. He isn't coming at this as a LeBron critic. He's a Lakers icon discussing another Lakers icon. He understands exactly what LeBron has accomplished. He knows LeBron delivered a championship to Los Angeles and that his longevity is nearly impossible to fully appreciate. But Magic also played close enough to Michael Jordan's era to understand the intensity, the fear factor, the level of dominance, the perfect finals record, and how Jordan controlled the biggest moments when everything was on the line. So when Magic places Jordan slightly ahead of LeBron in his personal view, it cuts through the noise. And this is where Luka changes the entire equation. Luka isn't part of the GOAT debate yet, but he is stepping directly into the Lakers' pressure system that has shaped and sometimes broken legacies. If the Lakers build the right way, Luka could spend the next several seasons competing for championships in purple and gold. If they get it wrong, the conversation quickly shifts toward whether Los Angeles wasted another generational talent. That's the quiet warning behind Magic's message. The Lakers can't treat Luka like an ordinary star. They have to build around him with urgency.
From the Mavericks to the Lakers, I had a source tell me close to Doncic that they've been, wants to be a part of a championship team. Yesterday, ever since the trade, they always told us summer of 2026 will show you in the summer of 26. Oh. So here we are, so excited that the summer of 26.
That's the part Lakers fans should really focus on. Luka wants to win immediately, not someday, not in 3 years, but right now. He has already handled massive offensive responsibilities and already proven himself in deep playoff runs. He understands the difference between a true contender and a team that only looks competitive on paper. If the Lakers don't surround him with size, defense, shooting, and a reliable center, then even the biggest names in the league won't change the outcome. LeBron, Luka, and Reeves might look strong on paper, but the playoffs always expose imbalance. That's why Magic's comments feel like a turning point. He's speaking from the Lakers' institutional memory. He remembers a time when the standard in Los Angeles was simple: win or it wasn't enough. He's not telling Luka to wait endlessly, he's not telling LeBron to hold the franchise in place, and he's not entering the GOAT debate for attention. He's reminding everyone what the Lakers are supposed to stand for.
Austin Reeves has been fantastic, but I have a hard time evaluating his game apart from that team, like Luka Dončić, LeBron James, as a third with such tremendous creators. And so immediately as Wendy's talking, I'm like, well, Cade sort of has some of those same characteristics. That makes a lot of sense. I don't know that I would want Austin Reeves to be my second guy, though. I'm still trying to...
That fit question is where the entire story ultimately settles. Can Luka and LeBron truly share an offense without getting in each other's way? Can Austin Reeves continue to grow without the roster becoming overly guard-heavy? Can the Lakers actually defend at a championship level against the best teams in the league? Can LeBron still pursue one last title while Luka transitions into the new face of the franchise? And above all, can the Lakers make a clear, decisive plan before the season even begins? Magic Johnson spoke up because this issue goes far beyond one player. Luka represents the future, LeBron represents legacy, Michael Jordan represents the standard that LeBron is still chasing in the eyes of many legends, and the Lakers are right in the middle of all three narratives, trying to balance them at the same time. That is never an easy position, but this is the Lakers. Difficulty has always been part of the identity. Magic's message is straightforward. Luka has to fully understand the expectations of this franchise. LeBron has to define what his final chapter looks like, and the Lakers have to stop pretending that time is unlimited. Because if they mismanage Luka's prime, while LeBron's ending becomes uncertain, the debate won't just be about greatness anymore. It will be about whether the Lakers failed two generations of stars in the same era.